What if it was possible to play a game that it was impossible to cheat at? You could not install a cheat script, turn up the brightness, or use a lame exploit to win. How about a game of historical trivia where it was impossible to look up the answer? You could only win by having the knowledge already in your mind from years of study. Bolting a smartphone to your face would be no help at all. Even AI would be no help, at least so far. Such a game exists. History Riddles. I write them, I even have a book of them already on Kindle. But most of these are new. You unravel these by using your already existing historical knowledge and keen logic. Remember, no cheating because you can't anyway. I'm only ever going to use 2 riddles from my book, and these things range in difficulty from 1 to 10. Let's get started. This first riddle has a difficulty rating of 3. You need to answer who was the eagle. Few knew the true strength of the eagle's arms, as it was his walk that gave him his charm. To his landing there was no compare, but his skin a stone could tear. Riddles 1 and 2 are both from my book, but that's the only 2 I'm ever going to tell on these videos. This one has a difficulty rating of 5. Who was the heartless daughter? The world recoiled at the acts of the heartless daughter, remembered even after a century of slaughter. She would certainly have been forgotten in time were it not for a skipping children's rhyme. Another 5 difficulty. Who was the General of Peace? A part of the South rose up and followed the General of Peace. They wanted to drink from freedom's cup and promised to do no harm. The general crested a mountaintop and was struck down, while Jackson raised the alarm. Difficulty level 7. Who was the wanderer? Before men could fly, no one had wandered more. He discovered paradise and Holland's eastern shore. He even sailed around Mordor. Riddle 5. Difficulty rating 10. This thing is as of yet unsolved, even though a score of people have tried. Who was the Savior? The Savior first of his father, then his nation. On the plains of victory, it was then his enemies' turn. But his mercy enraged his people, and his foes would one day burn. He took the name of his enemies home, but refused to give his own his bones. Riddles 3 and 5 are as of yet unsolved. Even though riddle 5 I had 20 or more people have a go at it, they couldn't solve it. Riddle 4 I gave a 7 rating, but I know this lady who's educated, and she's a real archaeologist, and she solved it pretty fast. I was pretty surprised. But if you guys want to solve these, I'm going to stick around. I'll be in touch. Thanks for watching.